Yo, yo, peace and high vibes, y'all. It's your man DM9. Do I even need to say the line? Because at this point, you should know the rhyme. Hey, we gonna keep throwing shit at the wall till we find an intro that stick, my mother. But right now, it's a video I just recorded about addiction. Nigga was just recording a whole video. I started saying some deep shit about your ego and your shadow, and I started seeing flash notifications on my phone. I was like, nigga, is this shit recording? See what the holiday deals is looking like on microphones and headphones, so I can start doing these reaction videos. I deadass cannot wait to start doing reactions, like real shit. Real shit. Them jumps are going to be hilarious. I'm already knowing. I know myself. I already be practicing reacting to videos. So once I start pumping them jumps out, bro, I promise y'all gonna fuck with it. Plus, that's a really good way to get yourself in the algorithm, is just by reacting to what's trending on some shit. But yeah, man, I was talking about how people use weed. I was going on about weed again. Like back home, I got my video about addiction downloading so I can upload it to YouTube later. But I was basically making an extended clip in this hoe talking about how Von 2 Cut, he was talking about how people smoke and it makes them comfortable with where they're at in life. And that's dead ass the case. I remember Cat Williams said in one of his stand-up jumps that there is a chemical in weed called fuck it. It's something in that shit that just make you say fuck whatever responsibilities, fuck your ambition, fuck goals. You know what I'm saying? It really makes you comfortable with where you're at. You feel me? Because just think about it, my nigga. Think about it. You'll have a day at work, a stressful day or whatever the fuck, and then you come home and what do? You're not coming home and reading. You're not coming home and studying anything. You're not coming home and in the gym or whatever the fuck. You're not coming home and trying to better yourself. You go home and you smoke. You know what I'm saying? You go home, you smoke, and then that takes a time. And then that time you use to smoke, and then that time afterwards where you're high and only feel like chasing dopamine and drowning yourself in dopamine and pleasure. If you don't know what dopamine is, you feel like drowning yourself in pleasure. All that time could have been used to actually changing your life circumstances, to actually changing the trajectory of your life. But instead, you'd much rather just feel some state of comfortability, feel some type of pleasure through the shitty life that you experience on a day-to-day basis. And your life is only shitty because you're not doing anything to change it. And I was talking about how people use weed as a whole coping mechanism, right? As a whole coping mechanism to try to avoid what it is that they're going through in life. And whether it be emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, people use it as a means of coping. Using any type of coping mechanism is like putting a band-aid over a bullet wound. You know what I'm saying? It's like pouring alcohol over a bullet wound. It's gonna do a little something. You hear me? It's gonna do a little something, but it ain't gonna get the job done. You know what I'm saying? It's not actually gonna make a change for real. So that's essentially what weed is, and drugs, alcohol, whatever the fuck it is, to people who are, whatever your vice is, okay? That's exactly how that is for you. You are using that to cover up, oh shit, this is my turn. You are using that to cover up whatever it is that you're avoiding, and you're hoping it'll go away. You're hoping it'll heal. The only way something will heal is if you genuinely start moving with the intention to heal it, okay? You do not heal. If you were to break your leg, it would not heal over time just because you actually walk it off and you just go through life hoping it'll heal itself, nigga. No, you will actually have to get surgery, my nigga. You will actually have to get your bones put back into place. The only way you can heal something is by intentionally trying to heal it. So that's exactly how it is for anything emotional, spiritual, financial, whatever it is you're going through. You actually have to move with the intention to heal it, or else nothing will ever get done. People, like, you want to know a perfect example of that? Our people, my people, complain about, it is crowded as shit at Best Buy. My people complain consistently about the oppression we experience in this country. But imagine if every one of our people stopped smoking weed, and the ambition that we would have. These motherfuckers, what the fuck are they doing? These niggas look FBI as shit, yo. But yeah, imagine if every one of our people put down the J, put down any type of substance, and actually develop the ambition to change our circumstances in this country. Imagine how different this entire country would be. You feel me? But nobody has that ambition because people would much rather just be comfortable and cope with the shitty circumstances that we have now. And the more, and see, even when you get back to just how people avoid what it is that they're experiencing in life, whether it's mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever, and they use weed, substances, whatever, the more you avoid something, the bigger it becomes, the stronger it becomes. All right. This is the relationship with you and your shadow side. Okay. Think about it like this. When you're avoiding something, you're essentially putting it in the dark. So the more you are putting something in the dark, this darkness is your shadow. Your shadow is attached to you. Go outside right now and try to detach from your shadow. It's not going to happen. All right. So the more you keep on putting the more you keep on putting shit in the dark, the bigger your shadow gets, the stronger it becomes. And every day you go through life avoiding whatever the issue is, you're putting a deposit into your shadow so it can grow bigger. So you'll run and run and run and run forever, and that motherfucker is not going anywhere. It is on your ass, nigga. It is just waiting for you to turn around so it can dominate the shit out of you. For women, the common coping mechanism for y'all, the way y'all try to avoid, is y'all typically will attach to men and things of that nature. Men, they'll try to put it into their career and try to stack as much money as possible. Money is a huge coping mechanism when you actually stop and think about it. Money is a huge coping mechanism in this world. People genuinely think that the more they build their status, the more money they make, then whatever emotional or mental turmoil it is that they're running from is going to go away. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's only getting stronger. It's only growing bigger. And once you turn around and face it, that motherfucker is going to scare the shit out of you to the point where it's going to make you want to keep on running. But eventually you're going to have to stand up and face it. Now, I'm at this Best Buy. All right, I'm at this Best Buy. I'm about to go see what these microphones, what these headphones is hitting on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for listening to the TED Talk. Let's get to it. I stamp it was just some undies in this motherfucker. I pulled up in this hole. Niggas was in like a black Tahoe right over there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had the Fed Oakleys on and shit. Think they had a computer or something. They just look FBI and shit. One thing I love about this shit though, bro, is that you cannot have anxiety while holding a tripod and a camera in public. It's like, yeah, motherfuckers looking at you. What you want to get in the vlog, babe? I love seeing people still wearing Redskins hats. Fuck is a commander, nigga. And this motherfucker immediately got to touching shit like I own this motherfucker. That joint was loud as hell, bitch. I'm vlogging. I'll let y'all know this now because this is a passion of mine that will never go away. I genuinely want to be a photographer, videographer, cinematographer, all of this. I truly want to. And soon I will be one. I'm real big on doing what I genuinely want to do in life. This is one of them. Photography and videography is another one, whether I make money off of it or not. I'm so weak how I came in this joint and turned down the music. The joint was loud as shit. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Random 2K emote for some reason. Yeah, I might have to just get the headphones off Amazon. Hopefully I don't need them shits to stream though. I be seeing some motherfuckers rocking out with no headphones. I don't know how, but you hear me? Hopefully I don't need them shits. I'ma still get them jumps eventually, but yeah. Alright, let me go look at how much these jumps cost. Cause I don't even need nothing OC. The reevaluating these mics is the exact same jumps I see on Amazon for $20 cheaper. It's just it would take a week for them jumps to get here. Which one should I rock out with? You wear it with a camera, nigga. That's what main characters do, right? Always gotta check the back seat. Well, hello there. You big nigga. It sound like your car needs some maintenance. Nah, that's just the what's it called? The key fob battery. Y'all, the amount of times I record myself thinking I'm recording, but I'm not actually is getting kind of crazy. But I'm home now, as you can fucking see. Yeah, man. I don't even remember what I was talking about in the car on the way over here. I know I was talking about Leave the World Behind and how everybody keeps talking about that movie. I'm gonna make my own breakdown on the jump. But if I'm gonna do it, then I'd have to rewatch the movie just so I can refresh my memory. But the main point I was getting across is it is not a cyber attack. It is not something intercontinental. That is not what it is. It is a solar event. That is what caused the blackout in that movie. And that is what they're telling you is gonna cause a blackout in the future. The movie came out around the time where a lot of articles were coming out that solar storms could cause a network blackout around the world, not just in fucking America, right? Around the world for weeks to months, and it could take up to a year to recover. Around this time, there was very intense solar activity going on. And boom, out of nowhere, Leave the World Behind comes out. And the biggest things that indicate that to me, that this was a solar event is that one, it said that the animals were displaced and the environment was scrambled. The environment was fucked up. Please tell me now, if they were to turn the internet off, how the fuck would the environment and the climate at all be affected? I know y'all remember hearing that in that movie, so make that make sense. How would the environment be affected by that? The only thing that would affect that is something cosmic, something solar, a solar storm, a solar flare, whatever, fucking up the electromagnetic sphere of the earth, fucking up the climate, and fucking up the environment. And animals are gonna be the ones to give you that warning. Why the fuck would deer warn you that, hey, bruh, the grid off, nigga, hey, you know what I'm saying? Your Wi-Fi might not be working, gang, for a couple of weeks. Why would herds of deer be coming to warn you about that? No, they're in tune with the environment. They know when something is off. The internet is not a part of the environment, my nigga. So that was one thing. Another thing was when they said, was when GH was talking about his friend, right? And how his friend is a part of the evil cabal who run the world, all powerful or whatever, right? Tell me, if they are so powerful, they have all the say-so over what's going on in the world, how is it that, say this was a cyber attack or whatever, why did he get no warning weeks in advance to prepare, months in advance to prepare? Why did he just find out a day before? Maybe because shortly after he had mentioned that, what did GH say? Even some things are outside of their control. There's some things that are more powerful than them, something along those lines. So if they run the world, what is the one thing that's more powerful than them? The planets, the stars, the sun. That's the one thing that's more powerful than them that they cannot control. You know what I'm saying? So they also showed like a little eclipse in the movie too. But all in all, what they are telling you, and also the radiation shit. Bruh's teeth who started hurting and coming out, that is a cause of radiation. of radiation sickness or radiation poison, something like that. They tell you in the movie that it was that, oh yeah, that's like the microwave weapon that was used on Cuba from the Koreans or something like that, right? But no, he was also getting a radiation rash. All right, so there's multiple things that indicate that nah, this was not just a cyber attack. Plus, when you understand like what he said at the end of the movie, that there's three ways that they want to topple the government from inside. They want to make you think, put you in a state of fear and panic and anxiety and not know what's going on and who the enemy actually is, when there is no real enemy. But the enemy becomes your neighbor. The enemy becomes the other people of this country, because everyone is in a state of panic and nobody knows what's going on. So everybody's pointing the finger at each other. That's why GH and the Prepared Man had guns pointed at each other. That's what that was to symbolize. All right. They want to start a civil war. They want to start chaos, because chaos breeds order. And the new world order, is it starting to ring bells? The new world order that they talk about coming in 2025. They say multiple times that the world will never be the same after 2025. Do your homework on a solar storm that's supposed to be OC powerful in 2025. Do your homework on solar storms already taking place in the previous generations in the 1920s and the 1850s. You with me? So that's all I'm gonna say for now. Nigga, I'm hungry as shit. I've been eating bread, cornbread, and bean soup for the last 2 days. And some clementines. But we're making it work, nigga. In this video right now, bro. It's been a while since I've been right here. Sitting in front of the screen, looking at myself, editing videos, doing my due dilly, man. Shit feel good. Shit feel good. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit feel good. Your word is how you speak things into existence, man. I'm watching this video, and in the video, I talk about how when I was trying to stop smoking, I would always tell myself, like, man, I'm not gonna smoke that much after this, man. This is the last time, bro. I'm gonna slow down. But it got to a point where I would say that shit, and I wouldn't even believe myself, yo. And once it got to that point, I was like, bro, this is a problem, nigga, because if you don't even believe the words that come out of your mouth, bro, you can't manifest anything in life, nothing intentionally. You got to think about it. Your words is how you speak something into existence. Your words is how you make a declaration for something to be. And belief is the most powerful thing that we have. All right. Belief is what give ideas power, right? So if you don't even believe in your ideas, if you don't even believe in the words that come out of your mouth, you can't even have a powerful idea. So if you can't put forth any power into what you're trying to speak into existence, what you're declaring over yourself, how can you manifest anything? How can you at all live an intentional life? If you're meant to, not everyone's meant to evolve. I said that in this video too. Not everyone is meant to. It's like I'm reacting to my video right now, but not everyone in this life is meant to evolve. That's why you see some people who become addicts, and they're addicts for decades, and they completely lose themselves. They are officially a slave to the drug. They're officially a slave to whatever their addiction is. You know what I'm saying? And other people, they become able to tell their story. They become able to be stronger than their addiction. It's literally like, low-key, now that I'm talking about it, I want to watch more addiction recovery stories, because it's really a battle against yourself. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the drug, and it has everything to do with yourself. It has nothing to do with whatever the addiction is. It has everything to do with you. Okay? And if you're meant to evolve, and that's the thing, not everyone answers that call. If you're meant to evolve, though, then you will answer that call. You will overcome yourself. You will show that you are the captain of your ship and the master of your soul. You will show that you are the governor, the general of your mind. You will show that you have the say-so over what happens in your life. Because all it is a mental thing. All it is something that was conscious that has become so subconscious that your conscious mind can't control it. Those who aren't meant to evolve, they'll never be able to take control. They'll let it become stronger than them. But those who are meant to, they'll realize their power, they'll realize their strength, and they will show it to themselves in the world. All right, whatever. So yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the video. If y'all want to hear me break down the movie Leave the World Behind, if I see more than 2 comments requesting it, then I'll break that junk down. I'll make a video on it. Mike's supposed to be coming in tomorrow, so if that junk come in tomorrow, expect a couple of reactions to get dropped. Comment y'all favorite timestamp. Comment if y'all got anything to say. Like this junk to get me in the algorithm, and if you fuck with a nigga, subscribe. We out.